Hi guys, and welcome here to another video on SEPA channel. Today we will be testing this brake fluid tester. Um, I will now leave you to see what it does and be right back. So this is the brake fluid tester. It looks like this, pretty simple design. It has a couple of LEDs, actually a lot of LEDs and a button. I will show exactly what it's gonna do. As you can see, you have here BF100. That's the only reference that it's actually on this. Here you have a brand name, sort of. However, this comes under a lot of brands. So I would actually search by BF100 Brake Fluid Tester. And 100% it will come up. So it has this little piece of cardboard, and it's pretty clear in explanation, meaning that each LED represents a percentage of how much water it's in the brake fluid's contents. Online, you can find the reference as being the boiling point on wet and dry. Dry meaning that it's in the original packaging and it should be about 270 degrees. And when it's wet, it's about after a couple of years of using it, and it should be no less than 170. However, this device doesn't measure the boiling point per se. It's only measuring the water contents in the brake fluid. The idea is that if the brake fluid contains more than 4% water, that will decrease the boiling point quite a lot. So we have here the device itself. It runs on two AAA batteries. So again, you can see here it says brake fluid tester model BF100. Doesn't say anything about the brand. The brand, it's only something that the Chinese manufacturer will add just to for people which want to sell under their brand. So this is the tester itself. It has two electrodes here, if you see, and also it has an LED, which is quite useful to make sure that you have dipped this in brake fluid. So it has this button. You keep it pressed, and at the moment it says D4, meaning dot 4. You have D3 and also D5.1. The most common dot, it's D4, and you can switch between them. And then if you keep a little bit pressed, the LED comes on. As you can see, it's not that bright, but it's it should be okay to make it work. Okay, and then if you keep it pressed again, it goes off, and if you press it a little bit longer, it will turn off. So what do we have here? We have three indicators. We have green one, yellow, and red. The green one, the bottom LED, it will say that there is literally no contents of water in the brake fluid. It should only say that basically when the brake fluid is new. The second one, it should be in between 0 and 1%. It's still okay. There is no reason to change it. Yellow, as you can see, the yellow sign there saying that it's a warning, you should be advised to change it. So you have 1% when it's the bottom, and 2% in between 1 and 2% when it's here at the top. The red means that it's 3% water or 4% or more than 4% in the brake fluid. When it's red, basically you need to change it as soon as possible. So this is the device itself. Pretty compact, easy to, by the way, this is, you can change the shape so you can fit it. Like this is only the packaging part. This is the device itself, pretty easy to use. And now let's taste the tester. So now it's the actual test. We will start by pressing the button. Second time it worked fine. And then move it to dot 4, because if you can see on this cap here, you have dot 4. I'm not sure if you can see. Yeah, dot 4. Fine. So it is on dot 4, and what you need to do is to just stick this into the brake fluid itself here, and then we can see now clearly that it's 1% or in between 0 and 1%. So it's still okay, still keeping going strong.
How many miles have you had since you last changed it?
It should have been changed about 10,000 miles or less 1 year ago, about 10 months ago. Again, we'll still keep it on dot 4, but now we'll just clean the electrodes here, because should not influence on anything like that. Just unscrew the cap, and again, as you can see, it's in between 0 and 1, still going strong. So this has been changed about 20,000 miles ago. Yeah, so that's about it. The tester works fine. Very simple to use. Remember, just wipe the electrodes every time you take a test, because that will influence on the next reading. I would say just test it every 6 months. No need for any test sooner than that. So that was all, guys. Please subscribe. Remember, it's very important for us to reach that subscribers, and you will keep posting this kind of videos. If you want to see more, subscribe, like, share. See you next time.